Hello everyone, Pretty Good here, and welcome back to Pokemon Sun the Ghost Monotype Challenge. I did it! Last time we got up Route 2 here and kind of cleared it all out, and took care of some skull grunts that were trying to get berries. And apparently we were just too lazy to go grab the berries 30 feet up the road. Yeah. Anyway, now that we're here, Ilima, let's do this trial thing. And by trial, being mere steps from here in the Verdant Cave. Note that the Pokemon living within Verdant Cavern are quite fierce. I wouldn't venture in unless you've prepared some potions and so forth. Through attempting the trials during the Island Challenge, one can exceed his own limits. That is what the Alolan people believe. Once you enter the Verdant Cavern, you will not be able to leave until you have completed the trial. Are you prepared? Sure. I'll be waiting. So this is your last chance to get some heal ups. I think I'm good with the amount of orange berries I have and all that jazz. Let's go do this. And I walk into it a little backwards. So the Verdant Cavern, it's gonna be a weird thing. It's gonna be like I'm sorry, I read something off the side. It's gonna be like former cave areas in other Pokemon games where you have random encounters as you're walking throughout it. But you must defeat all of the Pokemon that are hiding in burrows and nests. So I will tell you that then collect the Z Crystal. Oh, that's rough. Oh dear, that's one thing I forgot to mention. Many strong Pokemon made their home here in this cave, but the one stronger and more fearsome than all the rest, known as the Totem Pokemon, also resides. It will be the greatest obstacle you face as you attempt to clear my trial. By the way, until you clear the trial, you will not be able to catch Pokemon in Verdant Cavern. This is but one of the 7 trials you will face during your Island Challenge. And it begins, the trial of Captain Ilima. So, I will tell you that in Sun version, which we're playing, the Pokemon in here is going to be Yungoos. In Moon, it is a Alolan Rattata. So basically, walk in front of these caves, take a quick peek, and you get into a battle. Now I'm going to keep all these in because these are technically story battles. But you do have to defeat all the Pokemon in these areas in order to progress forward. I am mostly prepared, especially with my new Razor Leaf, to take care of these handily. That actually was pretty friggin' awesome. Woo! Getting up there. I'm even better! Two more to defeat. Also, I thought we were gonna have something else happen there. Damn your rules. Ooh! I just came up here and hit A out of pure... Oh, Jesus! Well, this Yungoos ain't messing around anymore. So, more Yungoos, more Yungeese, just more Razor Leaf. Because it's silly powerful. I'll be fine. It'll be fine. I can only slightly see. Where'd you go? Alright. And I hit. So that's like the only... Certain other trials will have other rules to it and everything, but starting out here in this trial... Oh, he left something. Oh, an Oranberry, nice. So starting out here with the trial, it's just basic defeat X. Other trials will have other unique gimmicks to it. Also, now is the best time for you to come over here and get this TM. Brick break. I wonder... Seeing as TMs are multi-use now, I wonder, can you learn Brick Break? No, you can't! Unfortunate! Oh well. Let's keep heading on our way. Oh god. Oh well, let's just go dive off. Diving! Well, this young goose is gonna be... I hate to tell you it like this, but this young goose is gonna be a little bit smarter. But we're gonna take the time to go... We're gonna take the time to go around and gather up all the items around here before we even try and corner that young goose. Yes, I will look inside. For the young goose is up there. Now this is a little bit of a bait and switch tactic that they put here on purpose. So I'm not going to deal with it now. I'm going to hang a left. And I'm going to go get this item. Which I'll sell later. But I'm pretty sure I can just look in this cave. And there's nothing inside. And the young goose will pop out there. I think we have to look in all 3 caves. Or we just have to look in a couple caves. And then a story event will trigger that will help us with this. So let's see if I'm right about the story event thing. Well, there's that young goose. And there we go. Yo, yo, yo. Fairy Thief Boy's back again, remember us? I'm sorry, but who the bloody hell are you? Just because we saw places you can't. Wow. I'm gonna mess his trial up. So, like with a lot of punks, a lot of rockets and punks of the sort, they're gonna try and mess up our trial. Keyword try. They're gonna definitely pull a Jesse and James of, oops, we actually ended up helping. But more on that in a little bit. Anyway, ooh, you sent out the Drowsy. Well, I happen to still have ghost type moves at my disposal. Also, very much a lonely Pokemon right now. Hulo needs friends. Hulo angry. Hulo sad, angry, lonely, depression. Alright, I think we can defeat it with one more of these. Huzzah! And yes, your Drowsy is no match for my eyes, my brand. So you can send the other one after me? What's going on? Yeah, mad strong. Don't you want to come out and battle? So, I think now we get a point where they're basically like, okay, we're just gonna... Yes? Yeah, there is. Go stand over that den and catch the skulking young goose. So, there we go. I thought it was just gonna be cut out and run, but no. They're actually gonna... They think they're gonna stop us. But what they don't know is they unfortunately just helped us, because we just go through this little cave here, jump down a ledge, and we have cornered the young goose. Man, so much story, so much dumb people. Okay. Oh, it's the Gumshoes. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was always it was always gonna be 3 young goose. Well, Gumshoes is the evolved form of young goose, and I'm gonna stick with the fact that it is Gumshoe from Phoenix Wright, and it's not something else. Oh, bad day, bad day. Gotta keep pushing. Super Fang is a move that will always cut your HP in half. Always. It's a rough move to get around. So if you got something with Super Fang, go nuts, because you can probably take out most tanks. I have defeated all Pokemons. Now I can leave this and go do my trial. Basically, until you have defeated all 3 of the Pokemon in the cave, this guy like, oh, you can't enter the cave. You can't enter here. You haven't defeated all the Pokemon. Go ahead right inside. Am I gonna get let? Okay, so he'll let me inside. Now, before we go up into the very oh, we can't do anything else here. All right. So, I'm gonna recommend, because you've been getting like 100 orange berries, use up your orange berries to heal up as much as possible. And then, once you're here, save your game. Especially if you're like me and you're still running one Pokemon, save your game. Because this fight coming up here was with the Totem Pokemon, and it's going to be a rough one. Cut right through you, but where from? I would like to take the Z Crystal. The Totem Pokemon of Verdant Cavern has appeared, and here is the last bit of your trial. Defeat the Totem Pokemon. In Sun, it's a Gumshoes. In Moon, it's an Alolan Raticate. So if you happen to have something that can learn that Brick Break TM you picked up in this cave, you are smooth sailing through this fight. Now, the thing with Totem Pokemon, two things actually. With Totem Pokemon, get a boost in some stats right when you start the battle, so they already have an upper hand on you without anything else they do. Now, something else I'm going to point out, because everybody's going to be quick to jump on this, I'm going to point out I am recording everything from a 2DS. People are going to say, oh, it's lagging so much because it's a 2DS. No. I have also played this game on a new 3DS XL, the most powerful version of the system at the time. It also lags during this battle. Sorry, I need to get off my chest because so many people complain about performance issues between the 3DS and 2DS. Oh, this is not going to go well at all. Actually, it's going to go pretty good. But here's where Totem Pokemon become rough, is because they'll always call for a friend, referred to as a Save Our Ships or SOS call. But Razor Leaf has a unique property in double battles where it will hit both targets. So just doing this, I can pretty handily take care of this fight. If you have not gotten Razor Leaf, or you're not high enough level for it, or you have a Pokemon, I think Bubble for Poplio also hits both targets. Basically, if you're missing something that hits both targets, focus down the Gumshoes first, or the Alolan Raticate, whichever version you have. Focus down the Totem first, and then worry about the miniature one later, because they're miniature. They won't hurt you as much, they are lower level for a reason, and they have a limited move pool as is. But also, if you happen to defeat the smaller ones, you can experience farm a little bit. But I would also like to mention that the SOS call is a % chance of it actually occurring, and then beyond that, what is it? And then it also happens just at the start of every round. But there we go, fight completed, and we level up to level 17 too. So let's see. Well, that's the totem. I'm over here, buddy. Way to go, Rowlet. You soloed that without any issue whatsoever. And then this will happen too. Why not? So, at level 17 or 18, depending upon happiness with your Pokemon, this does influence it slightly for starters, your starter Pokemon will evolve into its second form. For me, I get Dartry. I believe it's pronounced Dartry, because the X is silent. Kind of a French thing. Do I also get... No, I do not get a move upon leveling up. So your Pokemon will be added to your Pokedex. Oh boy, 2! So let's see. A bit of a dandy, it spends its free time preening its wings. Its preoccupation with any dirt on its plumage can leave it unable to battle. That doesn't actually affect its ability to battle if you don't do the care option, but it is a little bit rough. It is a little bit rough at times because I think sometimes you have to preen in order for it to fight. I don't know. I don't think Pokédex entries figure into actual combat. For you to be able to defeat that Pokemon, the totem Pokemon that had trained up such a powerful state, I don't know what I can say. Working in harmony with your Pokemon, you have cleared the trial of Ilima. You are a phenomenal trainer. Congratulations, the Z Crystal from the pedestal is now yours. So remember how Kukui was obsessed with Pokemon moves? Well, Z Crystals, or Z Crystals, because I do like to say Z over Z, is also a thing with moves that can help you achieve greater heights. The Normalium Z. So, at this point, how Z Crystals will work, and I will, well, actually let's go along with Ilima. It is known as Normalium Z. Now if you let a Pokemon that can use a normal type move hold that, and strike it lick into pose just like this one, then you will be able to strengthen a normal type move by unleashing the Z power. Moving right along. Ah yes, first there's one thing I forgot to mention. The totem Pokemon. In every locale where a captain holds his or her trials, that you encounter a particularly strong Pokemon, like Gumshoos just now. And during battles against such Pokemon, they may summon allies to show up their offense. It's not a tactic often seen in other regions. Perhaps Pokemon and Alola are simply more inclined to help one another. Since you have managed to defeat the totem Pokemon and improved yourself, you can now try to catch any of the Pokemon you find here in this cave. In fact, you have some great balls. Okay, but I know what I'm after, Ilium, but I appreciate this. And here, let me see your Pokemon after all that hard work. A heal and some Pokeballs. It's like, hey, yeah, you know that thing you're supposed to do as a Pokemon trainer? Do it. I have something interesting I'd like to show you. Come with me to Route 3. Now that TM that's up there in the cliff, we unfortunately cannot get at it at all. Because it's blocked off by this. That's something we can do later, and I might take part of an episode to explore that later, but it also... The thing we can't do here is also stopping us from getting more Pokemon in this area. Also, now the caves will have random encounters just out there. Also this. Yeah, so... Like I said, not only that, but I'm 90% certain random battles can happen down caves. So, primary Pokemon are in here is Yungoos. You might find the occasional Alolan and Rattata at night. But we have already cleaned out this cave in entirety. Or you can occasionally find Diglett. I think I talked about it a second, but it's a new encounter, so I'm just going to brief on it. Alolan Diglett, ground steel typing. Diglett is a very fast ground type Pokemon that is incredibly frail. And I'm not just saying that because I had 7 levels on it. It normally has like its total defense and special defense stats do not breach, at any point in its life, do not breach anything over double digits. Hello Ilima, what's the story today? Greetings, Captain Ilima here. As you travel around the islands of Alola, you will find Captain's barricades here and there. These barricades help mark areas where particularly strong Pokemon can be found. Anyone can pass through them, of course, if they are escorted by a strong trainer. Those attempting the island challenge can pass these barricades, as long as they clear the trials. Are you ready? Then behold the power of a captain. That wasn't you, that was your tour guide, but I'll give it to you. Excuse me. Voila, your world just got a little bit bigger. I am the only captain here on Melee Island, meaning my trial is the only one here. Now that you have cleared the trial, please inform the island kahuna, Hala. What's a kahuna? Yo, what's good? Hey there. Oh, looking for an expression on Ilima's face. I'd say you cleared your first trial, yeah? Guess I better give you a little reward. Time to learn about Z-Power. Oh boy. Start by selecting a compatible Z-Crystal from the Z-Crystal pocket of your bag. Then use the Z-Crystal you chose on a Pokemon. Z crystals are compatible with the Pokemon if it knows a move of the same type as the crystal. Have your Pokemon hold Z crystals and you'll be able to use Z power in battles. And don't worry, you can use your Z crystals over and over on as many Pokemon as you want. The summation of that is, it's not a one-time use, and you can only equip it to one Pokemon at a time. And also, I guess Kukui will be the one to show you the specialty of this. Now, oh, Growlithe out here, nice. I will mention that I'm well aware that. Anyway, so I'm going to talk about that in a second, but yes. So holding Z Crystal, hit the Z power, and then all moves that can reuse that will become available. I believe Z-Leer will basically allow you to lower a Pokemon's defense stat by 3 points instead of just 1. But the primary bit is being able to use the Normalium Crystal to turn Tackle into a devastating 100 power blow. Case in point. It's a good idea. It really is. Using the power once per battle is all a team can handle, yeah? Oh, so this is why you've been looking so dragged. Oh, it's like I was hit with amnesia. I forgot I lost Lily somewhere on Route 3. Think you could spare some time to help me look for her? I can go and have a look around the cave for you in case you wanted that way. Thanks. We'll split up and find her later. Oh, Lily got herself lost. But we now have access to Route 3. So everybody, I want to thank you so much for watching this episode of Pokemon Sun, the Ghost Monotype Challenge. Next time, we're going to explore a majority of Route 3 with our new evolved Daughtry. You folks have a great rest of your day, and take care.